trips to the Hells are usually one way, especially when the traveler causes the kind of trouble you did. I knew you were a thief, didn't realize you were a killer. Raphael's death is already causing quite a stir across the Hells. It's a rare thing for a mortal to slay a devil of his stature. In all the excitement, I hope you didn't forget our bargain. Do you have the gauntlets? That invalidates our deal, I'm afraid. I fulfilled my part of the bargain, so you owe me the fee I proposed initially. Not a subtle point, but well made. Keep the gauntlets. Your threats aren't necessary, but your coin is still welcome, Devil Slayer. Welcome back, Devil Slayer. What can I do for you? Now you've...
I get it. You're scared.
Scarab! Idiot! Fool! Scarab, no! Scarab!
Interviews, politics, gossip, all of it.
Looking ahead.
Welcome. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
someone there? Let's keep to the shadows. Easy.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
At least things have stayed interesting.
A trap. Let us send forth.
Keep it together.
in peril.
Swift and lethal.
Yes. McDavid.
Precious little ball babe. Trust no one.
In your name.
Let's move. What now? What to do?
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure and the courage to resist. So be it. Welcome back. You have come far, I perceive. Of course, my child. Within limit.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's stuff?
Watch yourself in there.
So glad you asked, Edvard.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
Not for communal use.
if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Oh, we have plenty of ink. Enough to cover all your misadventures in this good city. I've never heard so much violence against innocent circus freaks before. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. Oh, really? Oh, I'm all ears. My quill dipped, dunked, and ready to tell the world whatever you wish to confess. Oh, I know. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
In my opinion, we should have a still watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes. Okay, after the joke, you'll laugh. Leave him some time.
Only Lord Mortis protect us from the world and the monstrosity of the Absolutes. As the Absolutes' forces stalk ever closer, take solace and know that we will be protected. And know that those who oppose Lord Mortis will guard the laws and secret races of the one. Right.
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
We give thanks. We know you will drive back the army of the Absolute and raise our city to its pinnacle. We stand with you and for you. Our lives are yours, and our enemies are forfeit. You shall bring us, children of the gate, into the light.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Lord Gortash has everything under control. We don't need agitators like you ruining morale.
What are you gonna do? Arrest us?
That's what it takes to keep the peace.
If you say so.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
On the half-orc's finger, you notice an unusual ring. Heavy and with a strange symbol carved on its surface.
Scurry away, good book, before I crush you.
Though you can't shake the feeling you've seen it before, the emblem's purpose is beyond your recall.
Harm can be anywhere. Nose, kneecaps, fingernails. Peace, peace. Fearsome individuals always welcome in Tuscrunt's Alley. Come in. Take a look around.
Some parts of the city are off limits, mate. This is one of them.
Turn around and walk away while you've still got legs to walk on.
If I were you, I'd turn around and walk right out of this alley. Now! You ever get bored of standing in this alley?
Oh no, I love it. It fills me with purpose.
Not for communal use.
pleasure.
Ready for battle.
Victory awaits.
You're mine.
Imperos! Imperativi!
My victims await. Onward.
Let my name be known.
Let's go.
Two sides, each itching to draw blades against the other.
The sensation is contagious. Which should we oppose?
Either or both, so long as I get to spill blood.
Aye.
We're all on the same side, friend.
I'm busy doing a thing.
The Guildmaster hired you.
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometime.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer?
Bare hands.
Not everyone.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult? I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Ukta. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him. As it seems, do you? I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends. Did you enjoy the encounter? I have no doubt you gave them a good talking to. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose. You have. But don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. You'll find few enough of them in this city. The Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Peers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful. The Absolute's at our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. We don't. The Zentarim work for me. Time was I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall door, but times change. The Guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back. The leader of some new crew that's intent on paining my arse. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on the message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. Doesn't matter. Whatever god the prick prays to, I'll send him to meet it soon enough. Which part? The Stone Orange. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage... I could... Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem. Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet. Right. Well. Water before... All hail the Absolute's work. I was planning. If he was just... All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. He's a we know where he... Likely my crew has it in hand. Snare set, ready to draw it tight. But I like a little... Might be more accurate to say the Guild is the city's bank. We bought them out years back. Perfectly legitimate. As I said, I like a little certainty. Obliged. In return, if I can offer aid, information, just ask.
Transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk.
I'm apoplectic, furious. Frankly, I'm puzzled.
City of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? A city of crime and chaos?
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Look, Mama, look! It's so, so pretty. Get up. Please. I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm sorry.
Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Careful, I might. With pleasure.
I can do better. I must.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mr. Carrion. Ah, yes. You were drawn to me. A wanderer, bearing the scent of death. You are familiar with the necromancy of Thay. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents? Sealed against those who lack the capability to understand it, no doubt. Perhaps one day the book will reveal its secrets to you. Until then, they're best left between its covers. Unless you have any other business with me, I suggest you return to the domain of the living. I always have items of interest to those of a curious disposition. You carry strange tidings. Strange indeed.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You can sense something dark about this tome, something profane.
need of you.
Arrest the smell.
Time to strike.
Let me strike.
No choice but to keep going.
Thirst for combat.
Another day, another fight.
Last. That dusty pile of bandages was getting irritating. Hardly a challenge.
as ash and meat.